go for it because I think this is a very pivotal turn. He's also terrestrializing. She is also terrestrializing. I already made that point once. Ooh, okay. So, ground. Honestly, that basically tells me you're going for Earthquake. +1 Earthquake plus Tera ground. Gholdengo may not be surviving. This is a very pivotal turn here. Very, very pivotal. Because, I mean, this could be game changing. Earthquake does come out. Do we survive? How's it going, Poke Nation? This is Ace Trainer Gold here today to bring you guys a mono yellow team. Now, I know you, if you guys did watch my last video, it was also about mono yellow. I wasn't happy necessarily how long the intro was and this kind of how slow the video was moving, so I want to redo that video, but I also want to keep that video up on the channel to kind of give me an example of what not to do. So this video hopefully is more entertaining for you guys. More faster pace with the intro and stuff. I know I can't control the battles and stuff, but I'm going on a rant already. Anyway, this is a very fun team. Mono Yellow. This is a Webs team that features all yellow Pokemon. I think this team is very fun. Keep an eye out on Palmont in today's video, and also keep an eye out on Raging Boat for the last battle of this video. With further ado, though, I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks a lot for watching. Okay, what is going on? They got Rapid Spin, so setting up Steelabs early will be, I think it's still necessary, but it doesn't have to be my full-on priority. Looking at that Samurai, I really think the Samurai is a decent lead. They could also just lead the Iron Treads. Gliscor on their team's also a good lead. This is actually a really, really good team, and we're going at it with a mono yellow team. And I really like this team, though. Like, I'm not doubting this team. I think we actually have the tools to win this battle. I want to lead Dragonite. I feel Dragonite, man. Dragonite, I could set up a few Dragon Dances. If they do lead the Max Caliber, I don't care to Tera turn 1 at the end of the day. So, we'll see what happens. We'll see what we can do. Let's see what a trainer card looks like. Ours is something I need to definitely update. It's a Hariyama, and they done nothing to there. So, hey, I win the trainer card competition. So, there's that. Gliscor. Okay, so I want to know what you want to do to me. Unfortunately, I am not Lumberry. I am Heavy Duty Boots. So I don't necessarily think a Ice Spinner will pick up this KO. I'm more concerned about him going for the Toxic on me. But if he's more of an offensive Gliscor, this is nothing. He could have Ice Fang here, though, if he's offensive. So we'll just have to wait and see what he has. He has Stealth Rock's fantastic. We set up the Dragon Dance. And do we just proceed to sweep here? Do we proceed to sweep? There is no way we sweep, my man. No, there is no way. We do probably have the moveset, though. Ice Spinner, Gliscor, Ice Spinner, Sinistcha. Excalibur would be an issue, though. And Samurai. Yeah, I don't think we sweep. But we can definitely do a lot of damage here. Ice Spinner coming out. Gliscor that does nothing is a good Gliscor. A Gliscor that does nothing is a good Gliscor for me. I mean, for my opponent, no, that was bad. He sets up Stealth Rocks, which is problematic. I'm not gonna lie to you. But if that's all he done, we're in a great spot because Gliscor is such a good Pokemon. Alright, so if you bring out, I'm thinking like the Samurai or something, that would be interesting. The Sneasler, we can just EQ this though. Okay, we have to hit you first. Okay, so this would be interesting. We could just go for big on damage. We don't have to do too much. I'm trying to think what he has potentially to hit a Dragon type. I mean, he potentially could have an ice move like Ice Punch, but does people even run that? I don't think so. So let's just go for an Ice Spinner. He goes for the Fake Out. Okay, that's fair enough. Now I'm just kind of curious though. What do you have? Can I knock you out with extreme speed too is another question. Because extreme speed's pretty strong. I don't hate that idea of going for 2 extreme speeds if we don't knock you out. Yeah, that does a chunk. Air Balloon pops. I'm free to go for EQ. Dire Claw, as long as you don't like sleep me, we're fine. Fantastic. Extreme speed, and let's go. Yep, you have to switch. Dude, Dragonite's going on a rampage here. My opponent doesn't have a Dragonite answer. Let's go. Extreme speed coming back out. Alright, dude, I can probably... I don't expect us to pick up this KO, that's the thing. If we Dragon Dance up again, that's not going to do much. They're going to have Street Step. They're going to try and weaken us. But we got the Ice Spinner. We barely miss out that KO as he goes for Shadow Ball. Wow. Strength Step would have been a very interesting play there, but we're living on free HP. We got Ice Spinner. Yeah, I think your play always would have been Strength Step here in that last board position, because now, yes, it would have been a row. I think if we would have got a higher row, we probably would have knocked out the Shinishita. But you could also just Terrasilize and stuff, you know. So I mean, Tera, guarantee that you can live. You got Fake Out. Here's the question: Extreme Speed or Fake Out? Fake Out does go first. Now, that could be because of Unburden, right? Fake Out and Extreme Speed are on the same priority bracket. So who is the faster Pokemon? Well, with his Unburden proc, he is considered faster. No problem. I mean, we have ways of dealing with this guy. I don't care to go for the Palmont. It kind of forces his hand. It kind of telegraphs who he has to go into. And this is good. Like, it basically says, okay, you can't necessarily go into that Hisuian Samurai without taking a bunch of damage. Excalibur really doesn't want to switch in either. And then the Iron Treads does not want to switch in. So you're forced to keep this guy in here if you want to not take that much damage. We're going to go for the not very effective, but we're Life Orb. This is Stab. Close combat coming out. No! I had a good strategy until that happened. I should have Mach Punched. Probably would have knocked him out. Just like all good YouTubers. Fake it till you make it. Okay, Gholdengo. I do know that Gholdengo should wall this guy. If you have some random Earthquake, which I don't think you get, we're fine. We got Air Balloon. Alright. That was really bad, though. That was really bad. That wow. Like I said, you gotta fake it till you make it. We're faking it, man. We're faking it. We're pretending that we know what we're doing. But in reality, we're just like, whatever. We'll just throw something out there and see what happens. For some reason, I figured Palmont was faster. And that was wrong, especially with the Unburden proc. Alright, Iron Tread's coming out. Good thing we're going for like a Shadow Ball. So this should do decent damage. That's decent damage. Now this thing is like super fast. We could be expecting Earthquake. If he goes for the Earthquake, even if he goes for a Rock move, I think Zapdos is still a pretty decent switch here. Just because I know I can survive any Rock move. Because I mean, you're not stabbing him. So Zapdos coming in. This is pretty safe. Earthquake coming out. Yeah, we're fine. Well, we're threatening with the Heat Wave. Can we predict the switch? Because there's probably not much he can do to us. And I don't hate that. Predicting the switch. We can go for a Vote Switch. Like I said, he can't do much to us. So this seems like it makes a pretty safe scenario to go for something like a Vote Switch. To get some... practically get a pretty decent initiative out. He goes for the Iron Head, which is very interesting. Alright, so he sees that we went for Vote Switch, so kind of reading his mind, he's thinking, should I stay in? I can't do that much damage, but obviously he doesn't have a move to hit me, which we do. So he does stay in. He goes for Iron Head. He's going to start chunking our Zapdos. Static does activate. So if we don't get our Heat Wave off this turn, we should, yeah, because of flinch, thanks to the Iron Head, we should be able to hopefully outspeed. I didn't train the Zapdos in no speed or nothing, so this Iron Treads could still be faster. It is not, though. Heat Wave does pick up the KO. Alright, so fantastic. I was predicting the switch. That's why we went for Vote Switch instead of the Heat Wave initially. I think we're still fine, though. It's still, at the end of the day, it works out. Hopefully we're not too weakened for the next Pokemon, and I can just easily roost some of this damage off. We'll see what he has in store though for us. I keep saying he. It's I mean, the trainer is a she, so I don't know. Probably should be saying she instead of he. Okay, Excalibur coming out. We can. I wonder how free it is to go into Gholdengo here. It's probably not as free as I want it to be. Like, we know for a fact though, you ain't gonna go for Earthquake, but you could easily go for like a Dragon Dance. I think having some momentum, you could be going for like an Ice move too. Let's go for a Vote Switch. We do outspeed, so that's a slow Excalibur. That's actually kind of nice. That'd be it. That's some good information. I mean, he could easily just go for Dragon Dance here, but we go into Gholdengo. We could have went to Raging Bolt, but I think this is fine too. Gholdengo and Dragon. Here comes the Dragon Dance. I called it right. All right, so we're in here, and do we Tera Fairy here and then go for the Make It Rain? Hopefully that picks up the KO. Because that takes our weakness away from the Earthquake that he potentially has. Hopefully we can survive. I'm gonna go for it because I think this is a very pivotal turn. He's also terrestrializing. She is also terrestrializing. I already made that point once. Ooh, okay. So, ground. Honestly, that basically tells me you're going for Earthquake. +1 Earthquake plus Terra Ground. Gholdengo may not be surviving. This is a very pivotal turn here. Very, very pivotal. Because, I mean, this could be game changing. Earthquake does come out. Do we survive? And can I get this damage off? Ooh. That's very, very interesting. Because so this is a very pivotal turn, and we just lost a huge Pokemon. And we lost our power to terrestrialize as well, so that's super, super huge. Okay. I gotta collect myself. Let's go into the Raging Bolt. We do know for a fact too, you got Dragon Move, and you're just gonna go for some type of big old grab, rush, or attack or something. We're just gonna have to hope that we're able to survive. And we're gonna go for that Dragon Pulse, and we're gonna have to hope that that's gonna be enough from a +1 coming from a Raging Bolt. Let's see, Icicle Spirit. That's probably a smarter move. Ouch! Stop! Stop it now! Nope. Excalibur. Looks like he's gonna be trying to pull off one of them old, good old reverse sweeps, and I don't think there's much we can do. Or Bombi can come in here. We can't. I guess we could Stun Spore it for Zapdos. It gives Zapdos a chance to win the game, but no, we don't survive. Come on, Rabombi. It's up to Zapdos, and Zapdos, for a fact, I know, does not survive. So this is a good game. And our opponent played a fantastic game. I felt like we was in control until the very end, and then just all this chaos happened. And you was able to get a Dragon Dance off at the best time possible. Good job for noticing that. And that's game. Sometimes you hate seeing the losses, but yeah, basically like I said, our opponent found a very pivotal turn, and was able to take advantage of it. It was able to see a few turns ahead, and knew that you needed to Dragon Dance. You took care of the Pokemon that she needed to take care of, and ultimately played a fantastic game. I can't complain about it. Good game to our opponent. What is this team? Hey, my opponent wants to have fun, so he has brought a very, very fun looking team. I have to say. Alomomola makes this team OU, but this team definitely isn't OU in my books. I mean, Alomomola, a very good pivotal mon, but it's actually kind of a tougher mon to play with, and you have to just respect it. You know, I mean, interesting to see that Alomomola on this particular team core. I'm actually quite curious to see what this team can do. There's a few representatives from Mono Pink, potentially. I mean, Alomomola definitely probably ends up becoming on Mono Pink team when I start building that squad. Show me what this Oricorio can do, and maybe Oricorio may end up being on Mono Pink as well. We'll see. Alright, good luck, have fun, and let's have it. Let's have at it, man. Jump Fluff as the lead. So that makes me automatically think about Tailwind, right? I'm not personally the biggest fan of Tailwind in singles, but it does have a place. People like playing it. I'm not the biggest fan of Trick Room either, but like I said, it does have its place. So I'm going to go ahead and just set up Sticky Webs. I'm going to set up Sticky Webs. We'll see what happens here as they go for the Sleep Powder, but miss. Woo, that would have been interesting. Okay, so Moonblast is an option. I don't want nobody to go to sleep, right? For this Mono Yellow team, we don't have no electric terrain, which honestly I think would be so busted. Tapu Koko really needs to come back to Scarlet and Violet. I'm just saying. Moonblast coming out. Pretty decent chip. We get a special attack drop. And what are you doing? You turning out. Fantastic. Fantastic. I really didn't want no one to go asleep. So, yeah, we're good here. We're fine now. We're sitting good. Oricorio coming out. Ooh, that's nice. That's a nice shiny, actually. I really like that shiny. Let's Stun Spore it. I want to see what you can do, so I'm kind of wanting to stay in a little bit, because I want to see what you got. I want to see what you can do. And I love teams like this, where they have to have an objective. And it's usually set up Oricorio and try and sweep. You know, it's an objective. And when they get some wins and stuff, it's actually pretty fun. So Oricorio setting up a Quiver Dance. Very, very scary. But we're going to go ahead and switch out. I'm going to go to Palmont here. Palmont, honestly, I think he's got enough support too to be very, very threatening in this battle. So let's see. Can Palmont do a lot of damage? Honestly, Palmont can sweep their team. We're going Tera Electric and we're doing Double Shot. Palmont, I mean, we got the speed control because of the Sticky Webs, right? I think we could honestly sweep their team at this point with Palmont. Double Shot is super powerful, and when you Terrasilize Electric, it doesn't burn your electricity. You don't lose your electric typing, and you can just continue using this move over and over and over. And it's super powerful, super busted. Oricorio goes down, but we didn't lose our electric typing. We're also Life Orb. Palmont used up its electricity. Oh no, what shall we ever do? We just Double Shot again, and again, and again. Double Shot again. Battle was canceled. Our opponent knew the strategy. Our opponent's like, there's no way we could beat this. And we win. Okay, so I actually like this team. This is actually pretty cool. Slowbro, Dragonite, Skarmory. I like this team. This kind of gives me some Gen 5 OU or Gen 4 OU kind of mentality, and it kind of reminds me of like, oh, this was the power level at one point, but now most of these mons are UU and below. He does have Dragonite, which is actually a pretty cool Pokemon to see with his team, and it's interesting to see that Dragonite, being one of the OG Pokemon, is still able to kind of be a very strong Pokemon in the meta game. So I really like to see this. Overall, I do like my opponent's team. I do think the power level on his team is very interesting, and I do want to see what he has to do to basically give me a battle. Is he going to set up a certain Pokemon to give him a huge advantage? Because if that's the case, that's usually what, when you see lower power teams like this, they usually have one Pokemon or two Pokemon that they got to have set up, and if they can get them set up, it is a different battle, you know. But until they get that Pokemon set up, they're trying to like lead the Skarmory, right? They know I'm going to want to lead the Rabombi, and so therefore they're thinking, okay, well, if he leads Rabombi, I'm going to lead the Skarmory and see if I can get my Stealth Rocks up. Hopefully that doesn't happen. I have to stop him from getting his sweep. I'm the bad guy in this situation, you know. As he goes for Rock Tomb. Very interesting. So we both got some speed control going on. I'm going to go ahead and set up my sticky webs though. Rock Tomb is very interesting. Okay, what is this Skarmory wanting to do? Hopefully we won't have to worry about it too much longer. I'm going to go ahead and switch Rabombi out. I think Rabombi can be very useful for later on. And if he's going to be throwing some rock throws, I don't care to go into Raging Bolt here. Raging Bolt doesn't necessarily care if his speed gets dropped. Because, one, I kind of like to showcase it off for this battle anyway, or for this video. Two, you know, I mean, I can Thunderclap like all day. So, yeah, fantastic. Okay, cool. Sets up some Stealth Rocks. He more than likely thinks that he needs a switch here, and if he does, that's fine. That would be all right. I'm going to go ahead and Calm Mind up one time and see what he wants to do. He's going to Terrasilize the paralyzed Skarmory. I'm very interested to see what you gotta do. Are you Whirlwinding by any chance? Because that would be a very, very busted play. Are you Whirlwinding? I would say because Raging Bolt's going first, you are, but we do know you're paralyzed. So, Spikes. Oh, okay. My man's wanting to put up some Legos on the field. Very interesting. Let's go ahead and KO him. See if we can anyway. Okay, so Sturdy keeps him alive. He's setting up more Legos. And honestly, does he have anything that wants to switch in on this? Especially if I'm going to go for Thunderbolt now. Yeah, we always go for Thunderbolt there. We're always switching up our moves. We do know that Thunderbolt was going to KO. We do know Dragapult was going to always KO. He was never going to... He was always setting up spikes there in that situation. Alright. I apologize for that. My throat super itchy right now. And kind of hoarse. I guess I'm not used to narrating this for this long. I've been trying to narrate. I've narrated the last 3 battles. Actually, technically 4, but one was a disconnect. I think it was kind of halfway my fault. My internet's fault anyway. It is what it is. But my throat's not getting used to it. It is what it is. Umbreon going for the Confuse Ray. Getting my Raging Bolt confused. Let's see how lucky I am with the Confuse Ray, right? Can we not hit ourselves? That would be fantastic here. Come on, Raging Bolt. No, of course. Of course, you gotta hit yourself in confusion. I'm not too worried, though, because this Umbreon's gonna have to set up a whole lot just to break our Raging Bolt. So, more than likely, we're gonna be able to pick it off this next Thunderbolt we were able to hit. Even though he's got the +1 in special defense, I'm still not too worried just yet. We are super powerful. Alright, can we break through? Apparently we cannot. This Umbreon has got some voodoo magic on its Confuse Ray. And now is where it kind of gets a little bit interesting, because he's slowly recovering. So I'm gonna set up one more Calm Mind. Hopefully, yes, fantastic. We snap out of the confusion. No more voodoo magic on this Umbreon, hopefully. We go ahead and raise that special attack up again. Let's see, what's this Umbreon wanting to do? Yep, I kind of feeling you was going to. So this Umbreon can hit super hard at the moment, but we're also super powerful. I have booster energy boosted on my special attack, plus I have 2 Calm Minds. I mean, we are super powerful right now, and I don't see... We'll Tera Fairy, because if he Dark Pulses, he could probably... It would be a lot of damage. So go ahead and Tera Fairy here. We're not confused anymore, so this isn't a bad Tera. We're not gambling too much by going for Tera Fairy here, and I just want to get the sweep. You know, I know my opponent's trying to sweep me, and I'm like, no. You're not allowed to sweep me. I want to sweep you. You see how much boost that we have. And he's still able to take the attacks. Now, that's the crazy part, you know. I mean, he's setting up quite a bit. This might be the mon that he's trying to sweep us with, and we're trying to stop it, basically. Thunderbolt is our most powerful attack. We're always going for our most powerful, and we got a high roll from what I feel like. And our opponent is furious, I can tell you that right now. Our opponent is very furious. He was probably going for some type of healing move or something to make this Umbreon unkillable for our Raging Bolt. He was always going to start whamming us with some type of crazy attack. But unfortunately, him setting up Stealth Rocks and Spikes way, I wouldn't say too early, but giving me the opportunity to get my Raging Bolt in here really, I think, is what's hindering him the most. Because now... You tell me what can come in here and fight me. We're gonna drop your speed, and if you happen to be faster than us, or like this Dragonite, yeah, I mean I'm not too worried about your Dragonite. I'm just not. I'm not. You're gonna have to do some massive damage to me, right? See, I'm not too worried. Because his whole team, he has to try and set up to win. And he has, at this point, we're set up, we're ready to go. Now, if this is a Focus Sash Destiny Bond Gengar, I would say good job. Well played. Let's see. Are you Focus Sash? Are you Destiny Bond? You are Focus Sashed. Let's see. Let's see what you got. Destiny Bond? Destiny Bond. Hypnosis. Hitting that raw hypnosis. So now you can start throwing some Sludge Bombs at us. Am I going to switch out? No. No, we're just going to sit here. Because remember, we have 2 Calm Minds out. So our special defense is still relatively high. You got Hex. That does good chip. I'm not going to lie to you. That does a lot of chip. Let's see. Can I wake up here? No. Okay, you're switching. So if I wake up, I still do no damage because I'm Thunderclapping. Scizor. Very interesting mon here. Okay, the speed drop probably helps a lot. We do wake up. Reveal that we have Thunderclap. And, I'm down for it. Let's go for it. Thunderclap coming out. And, one-shots a Scizor. Let's go. Raging Bolt is probably one of my favorite Pokemon. It's bulky. You can easily set it up. For a mono yellow team, I had to put Raging Bolt on this team. Gengar's back. Caught my sticky webs, man. Last mon. Thunderbolt. Raging Bolt swept this team. Yeah, he canceled the battle. No. Raging Bolt won this battle. That's awesome. Good job, Raging Bolt. Alright, so we ended up getting 2 sweeps, basically. The Palmont sweep for game 2, and I mean, our opponent just... I don't think necessarily that was a sweep. But I think we had some great opportunities for Palmont, and our opponent did recognize that Palmont was going to do too much damage to their team to then be able to come back to win the game. So Palmont did a fantastic job for game number 2. In game number 3, Raging Bolt just decided to take over. Set up a few calm mines. I think we got a high row on that Umbreon though, but it worked out fantastically for us. Our opponent didn't really have any answers, but I love those kind of teams that our opponent was rocking out with. Those kind of teams really showcase a certain Pokemon doing very well, and that Umbreon was getting super, super scary. So if that Umbreon was somehow able to get rid of our Raging Bolt, we would have been in trouble. Anyway, guys, if you guys are interested in trying out this team, the rental code is in the top right-hand corner. I'll be happy to know how you guys did with this team. Even if you guys do one battle, I would love to see it. So if you guys have any, if y'all are able to, I would love it if y'all could record a battle and send it to me. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Like, comment, subscribe. That helps me out with the YouTube algorithm, and I like to kind of grow this channel. We are starting this new channel, Ace Trainer Gold, and the more support I can get from you guys, the better that this channel, the faster this channel can grow, and we can reach more people. And then it kind of keeps me motivated. So if you enjoy these kind of teams, let me know in the comment section down below. Question of the day, if you guys are still sticking around, what is your favorite yellow Pokemon? Maybe if I can redo this series after I'm done with the colors, we may end up redoing it, and I can come back and look at this video and see, hey, such and such, their favorite Pokemon is Raichu, their favorite Pokemon is Pikachu. It doesn't have to be anything. I mean, look at Palmont. Palmont's kind of orangey. We still put him in the yellow team. It doesn't have to be Pokedex says, well, this is an orange Pokemon. No. If you feel like this is a yellow Pokemon, put it in the comment section down below. We'll check it out, and we may end up using it in another video. So be happy to check them out, guys. Thanks again for watching, and peace out.